Hey guys, I got another review for you guys today. I just said guys twice. That's why. Also I have my inmate makeup on today. But I made a boo-boo with the branding, the cell number branding. I wrote it backwards this time, so that's that. Yes. It's a magical. There's a rattle. No, I'm just kidding. What it is the EHPro Valkyrie. Now this is the madvapes Black Edition Valkyrie. I had the option to get either one, and I decided I'd go with the black one. I mean, I guess now that I'm kind of thinking about it, I probably should have got the regular one. But, I mean, black just goes with everything, and that's what I got, because it was Special Mad Vapes Edition. That's what I got. That's what I got. I'm gonna keep saying that's what I got. But, so first off, got the mod. Now, like, I've seen pictures of this, and I shouldn't be surprised, but this thing is tiny. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be, like, that small. It's also pretty heavy, considering how small it is, which, I kind of like. Like, I want to know my mod could take a beating, and this one definitely seems like it will. Now in the standard Valkyrie edition, or the non-edition, whatever, I think it has the copper or brass contacts, but these are silver plated, which I don't know. Like, I hear like copper or brass is the best way to go. So we'll see how well that works for us. I can't get the screw in. I'm trying to get the little contact screw thing and it's being stubborn. I kinda need you to go in now, please. If you don't go in, I can't make the mod go by your fingers. There we go. Alright. It's got a nice 3-post. Looks like pretty standard holes here. And there goes my 24 gauge wire. It's so magical! It's everywhere! It's like a slinky, an evil slinky. If you guys ever had the metal ones when you were younger, you know what I mean. Oh, it's such a pain. Of course this would happen when I'm doing it. Why not? Let me wrap this up real quick. I really need to figure out something better to stick this on. Because it seems like every time I pick this up, it does this. Which is why I don't use it. Which is why I have a bunch. Well, that's not the only reason I don't use 24 gauge. I have a hard time getting 24 gauge to work good with what I do. Ow! That was my face. That was my face! Alright. There is definitely bit of a gap still there with 24 gauge. So I'm guessing like you can go all the way down to 20 pretty easily if you were ever gonna do that. Yeah, there's the post that need to back you up. There's like pretty much the juice well is non-existent. There's like, I don't know, maybe a dime height width there. So, but the post holes are pretty high off the bottom of the drip well, so I imagine you could stick a good amount of cotton down in there, and I think that'll work just fine. I knocked it over. Can you see? Yeah, I can see that. It's got 2 air holes. Am I doing this right? Yeah. And you just spin this little silver part to get them open. They're pretty decent size. Like, I think that would be an adequate amount of airflow. Okay, my bad. There's 3 air holes for dual and single coil builds, which is good. Because I did pre-build 2 8-wrap 24 gauge coils, but I've been doing single wrap on my Derringer, and I'm kind of digging that with both airflow sides open, giving me some extra air. So definitely get to play around with that for a little while. I got number 1380. Cool. I like 13. It's got a cool little madvapes logo on the bottom. It's so shiny. It's almost like, what's the word? The holographic, the prismatic kind of shimmer to it, which is pretty nice. Right. So I'm going to pause this video and put the little coils on, I guess. There we go. Okay. Don't you mess with me, man. Cleansing inside out at the same time. That is nice. That's what I want. Blech. Okay, got some pre-cut cotton strip wallets. Except I'm gonna have to cut that in 2, because I don't like, I mean, I pre-cut them, but I don't like having like too tiny, like super tiny, so I guess, I don't know, maybe I'm just like half lazy. The problem is, what juice am I gonna stick on here? Oh yeah, you're gonna be stubborn, eh? Get in the hole. Nope. Here we go. I don't know why, but this stuff has been stubborn with me lately. Yes. First safety and coil building. Lock down your button. I burned myself way too many times. Flop out the end there and I twisted. I still might have a scar on my finger from last time I burnt myself. It was actually last time I built the Derringer. That was not fun. Because I still had the mod set up really high. Because I thought I was just going to dry burn the coil. But then I decided just to replace the whole thing. And yep. It was very, very toasty. Got it. Do a little tuck and poke through the posts. And tuck, poke through the posts. I'm kind of lazy when it comes to the cotton part. Or I guess, like, kind of lazy, like, in general when it comes to the whole coil part. Because I don't really try to get it centered. I just put it on there where it looks good. Or where it works. You know, not... So I always have, like... weird ways of looking stuff because it's so close up here. I tuck and like stick it in between the posts, but then on the side I just tuck it under. I don't know. Maybe I'm weird. I don't know. That's what I do. Wow. It's awesome. I didn't label my juice bottles. I am herpaderp. Let's that one's mango and guava, I think. Let's stick some of that on there. Black part come off? No. Kind of seems like the black part wants to come off, but it doesn't. It's really tricky. Why don't you want to go on? Why? Skin juice everywhere. No. This juice smells really awesome. Why don't you want to go like what? Aha, gotcha. Drip, dip, drip, dip. I need to get more drip tips. I only have one that I really use because it's Pyrex. So I'm like constantly switching it between all my stuff. That does look really nice though. Like, that's cool. The flavor is amazing. I'm probably just over dripped. See, I like the Derringer, because, I mean, it has a decent juice well on it, but because it has that ring, the inner airflow control ring that you pop in, you could really, like, drip the juice on there, especially if you build your coil a little bit higher. But I'm gonna have to test the limits here and see what works and what doesn't. That flavor is stellar. Like, it's almost too much flavor. Like, I don't know if you guys out there have the Arctic tanks. Like, I've been using my Arctic tank a lot, and the flavor is kind of muted. It's kind of muted on it. I was actually thinking about switching back to a fogger, getting the new V5 or V6 or whatever they're out right now of the fogger, because it makes about the same amount of vapor as the Arctic does, and it's definitely got better flavor. But this is pretty nice. I'm digging this. And like, I don't know, I've seen some people mention the button was a little weird. I just stopped. Why'd you just stop? It is kind of a short throw, but it's stiff. So you do have to actually push it, which is nice, because I could sit it down and not worry about it going off. I am really digging this. Like, the size is nice. It's a good length. Like, I don't really feel uncomfortable, like, or awkward using it like that. I mean, I guess it does have a little lip on the edge, but it's not super crazy. So it is comfortable. This will actually work out really well, especially like during times when I'm low on flavoring. I could build like my standard or a little bit under of flavoring percentages and like still have a good time. I was really worried too, because like I've heard people having problems with the buttons, but they obviously fixed that issue. I don't know, Derringer, you might have some competition here. Like, for reals. For reals, reals. Alright, I should probably go ahead and end this video now. I have all day to vape on this, but you guys don't want to sit here and watch me vape for an hour, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.